In accordance with a coin toss earlier this evening to determine which candidate will begin, Becky Schmitz will speak first. Let's begin with Becky.
Thank you, Nancy. I'm Becky Schmitz, and I've lived in Fairfield for 34 years. I met my husband at the University of Kansas, and we learned that we grew up 50 miles apart in northeast Iowa. I grew up in Charles City, he grew up in Waterloo, and our fathers worked for competing tractor corporations. We have 2 children that graduated from Fairfield High School. Our son has a web-based business in Dubuque, and our daughter's a computer programmer in Seattle. My work as a school social worker for the Southern Prairie Area Education Agency, now called Great Prairie, is what brought us to Fairfield, and I worked there for 27 years, then served in the Iowa Senate. And then after I left there, I returned to my field, and I'm currently working as a mental health therapist through Optimum Life Solutions. And that has been a motivating factor for me to run for county supervisor, because some of the work I did in the state senate laid the groundwork for the new mental health redesign that was passed by the legislature this year. And I believe that it's important to have someone with the breadth and depth of knowledge of the field serving on the County Board of Supervisors. Another area of interest of mine is economic development. While I was in the legislature, I served on the Economic Growth Committee and worked closely with the chamber to bring information, share information on state programs, and try to assist businesses in the area. So continuing to provide that assistance is a strong interest area for me. Through the years, I've been actively involved in community and professional organizations, which helped me develop my leadership skills, which I think could be an asset to the board. I was president of Southern Prairie Area Education Association, and also president of Iowa School Social Workers Association, and a Girl Scout leader for 8 years. And then when I was in the Senate, I was vice chair of the Human Resources Committee and chair of the Education Committee. So again, appreciate the invitation, look forward to the questions.
Thank you. Our closing question for the evening. What, in your view, is the most important issue facing Jefferson County today? Why, as a candidate, do you feel that you are best suited to face it? Thank you, Steve. Becky?
Yeah, again, I want to express appreciation for the chamber and the media for providing this opportunity to have a public forum. I believe that I've got a unique set of skills and experiences that can be an asset to the Jefferson County Board of Supervisors. During the years I served as a school social worker, I received training in mediation and conflict management skills, and was successful on numerous occasions of bringing diverse groups of people together and helping bring them to some consensus. My approach in dealing with issues that I've used over many years is that if you allow the different viewpoints to come in and work together, you usually end up with a much better proposal than what any one group started with at the beginning. That you get the creative juices flowing, and you can come up with a much more dynamic process and get more people feel like they participated. The other thing, I guess I disagree a little bit with some of the comments about not being able to impact the state legislature. I think that I could be a strong advocate for the county. I have strong relationships still with the state legislature. As I mentioned, I met recently with Dave Heaton, who was on a member of the other party, but we worked really closely together on human resources issues, and I think we can make an impact. And you don't always have to drive up to Des Moines. Email, phones are a real quick way to make those contacts, and legislators are used to that. They also come to the local area frequently for forums and listening posts, so that's another avenue to have the face-to-face contact with them. So I think that's another strong asset that I can bring. And I mentioned again the experience I had working on the Economic Growth Committee. Also helping my husband with his small business. I think I've got a good handle on some of the needs of small businesses in the area, and would like to continue the work that I did with the chamber then in really assisting the community, working closely with organizations like FIDA in bringing more economic development. And because of this variety of work experiences, I think I can bring a new perspective to serving on the board. Again, my belief of the diversity of thought brings strength to organizations. I appreciate your consideration and your vote for Jefferson County Board of Supervisors, and thanks again.
Thank you, Becky. Thank you again for participating. Thank you all for attending.